Well, Coach, we are in a sweet spot as far as football weather is concerned today in Nashville. Just enough chill in the air for a sweatshirt, light breeze, fall in full swing at Nissan Stadium. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
How is he even in the game? Oh my goodness.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
I don't know why he's in the game, and I took a bad angle. I don't have no idea why he's in the game. And I took a fucking bad angle. I knew that fucking play was coming. God damn, I'm fucking mad. I knew that fucking play was coming.
And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You don't need more than that weak-ass option play. That's good. Damn, man, I took a fucking wrong angle.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Mariota to throw. And this one caught by Delaney Walker.
You gotta get there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation.
Come on, Trent.
Got out to the tight end.
Area.
Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Got a man, it's Amendola. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5 at the Chargers' 20-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Undercut.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Damn it. Okay.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And into the end zone.
Jimmy, how you missed that, Jimmy?
Touchdown.
How you missed that?
Derrick Henry with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Come on, Jimmy. Come on, baby. I traded for you to pick that shit off.
And we are tied at 7.
That's why I traded with you to pick that shit off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Exactly why I got you, man. To
The
pick that
Charger
shit off.
drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Here's Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. Well, last year, Henry really looked poised for a prime breakout season, but then May 22nd, tore his ACL during OTAs, ruled out for the year. Actually was added to the active roster in a pretty heroic return to the playoff clash with New England, but did not play. 29 career games for Henry, 12 touchdowns, and now with Antonio Gates' career coming to a close, they expect a lot out of the 24-year-old Hunter Henry.
Come on, fellas. Give me something. God damn.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And this one's incomplete.
Where you going with the ball?
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Open man,
Where did she go with the ball, Rivers?
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Rivers. Going to throw deep for the end zone. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of this.
It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose.
Thank you.
And picked up by the Chargers. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Pick it off. Pick it off.
Blue 18. Check. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check 26. Check 26. 3.
Mariota. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll be brought down right around the
I put him there
37.
specifically. I should have just stayed there.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's
going
going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said.
Linebacker.
First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 35.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open.
Marcus Mariota, nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Titans. Marcus Mariota. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game, as his guys are back within a single score. Point after now from Catanzaro. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw, Rivers. Allen's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Good completion there from Phillip Rivers, who has been really good against Tennessee in his career. This is the 9th time that he has faced the Titans as a starter, and so far he's 7-1 against them. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Rivers. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 30.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Throwing Rivers. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
We own 6-6. Pull it high. Come. Get it.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Where are they, team? Switch! Switch! Chance! Protein spill!
Mariota gives to Henry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Mariota on 1st down.
Oh, get the
Walker has it.
get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
17 yards on that play for the Titans.
I'm trying to get in position to
The
get
goal
to
for any
him.
offense versus his own defense, find the
I'm so
holes where
fucking mad.
guys are available
I'm so mad.
and put the ball on the
I
receiver
had
before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose and picked up by the Chargers. The 40. The 20. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash it? And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Melvin Gordon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Yeah, difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, the rookie from Delaware. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to...
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Rivers. It's complete to Williams. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
All right, we get slap happy up here sometimes. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Rivers. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. Now Gordon on first down.
You son of a bitch.
The Super Bowl hero, Malcolm Butler, makes a stop. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Step stepping up. He'll try and run. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Possession plus that shit.
Now the second-year kicker, Michael Badgley. He hit from 59 as a rookie. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mariota. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Watch the eye.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowl punter the last 2 years. That's Brett Kern to kick it for Tennessee. Back deep, Travis Benjamin. Dances by him. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Stick is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
Fuck, I should have put some more air on that hole. Fuck, I should have put some more air on that hole. I had your ass.
Am I correct? That's the
Fuck
first
about
time
it.
that's
Just
been
put some more air and let him run
Yes, he
underneath
caught every other ball
instead of trying
coming
to
his
bully.
way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield.
Yeah.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Rivers now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. To throw is Rivers. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something.
It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose and picked up by the Chargers. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. 44's the mic.
From the gun, Mariota. And he locates Walker complete.
Get the fuck out of here.
26 yards.
Don't push me back when I'm going for the
down in the
pick.
second half, looks like they
Don't
just wanted to
fucking
find a
run
way
me
to
back.
get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think
I'm
you're
right
exactly
there.
right.
Follow him. I knew that's where he was going. That's his
Looking at
best
play sheet
playmaker.
and trying to figure out which play will
I knew
work
that's where he was going.
He's
Don't
trying to figure
fucking
out how to
run me
get
back.
the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people
Fucking
plays,
mad.
not
That's
necessarily X's
bullshit.
and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
A first down throw for Mariota. And that will be incomplete.
Fuck.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch this. Shift, shift. One. 3. Hey, what?
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
What's wrong with you, boy? Matter of fact, I don't know why he's even. What we doing right now? Pretty sure he's not my fucking 4th-string cornerback. So what we doing right now? Yeah, so why is he on the field? I don't get it. Why he was on the field? I'll take that time out. I'm not about to get another score. I'm trying to get momentum.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
I got you, boy. One. 58 to Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Here's Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ochenuwosu in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long.
One. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And the throw there.
You like to light his ass up, too.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly
light his ass
wasn't
up.
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the 2nd half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory.
I don't know
but
how.
Also, what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I really want to get to the ball.
Jeffrey Simmons
I really do want to get to the ball.
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
I really do want to get to the ball since you're crying about it. But I'm good, yo. Let's keep this clock running. Fuck. I'm trying to wait for you to get something. Alan, come on, baby.
So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. From the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. That's pulled in at the 32. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Check.
Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete.
You had that ball wide open.
There, trying to take
You had that ball wide open.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline.
I was looking for
that over
ball.
the middle to them. And not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way.
Ooh, you had that ball
when they get
wide.
back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily, fell incomplete. On third down, Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
So a change of possession.
Oh, thank you. I don't want to. Sorry, bro. I'm not getting you hurt. You neither. Sorry. Game's over for you guys.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Fucking touches, man.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
I don't feel like I'm being involved, even though you got 7 fucking touchdowns.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
On 3rd down, Rosen. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. He's got a man. Complete. That's a 1st down and then some. A 32-yard pickup.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush. A lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll run with Jackson. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The fuck?
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
I did not want him in this play, but I guess, right?
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
You know what I'm doing?
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. It's Williams on the catch. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
On me, boy.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
We need you, baby.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Oh, get the... Come on, big baby. What are we doing? What are we doing right now? Shouldn't get hurt on that play. We're going to need you. We need you. What are we doing right now?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Taking out all my starters next fucking possession. All y'all guys coming out on the
line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's the backup Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 36.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Tannehill throwing again. He finds Corey Davis. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. It's caught by Davis. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good 1st step there with 2nd and goal coming out. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23.
So I'm not getting no more players on offense.
The Charger drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run again with Jackson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Fuck, I should have just go to the outside. I should have just go to the outside. I should have just go to the outside.
Oh, you can't run clock until 2 minutes.
All right, Roger.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored...
It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. But it looked like the Titans were able to recover, and indeed, they will keep possession of the ball.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a throw here to his running back. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. A 1st down carry for Henry. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Let go.
Watch the run. Check. Fresno. You draw closer.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. On 1st down, it's Tannehill.
I got him covered.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Mariota hands to Henry.
Man, if you don't want Henry, I always take him off your hands, dog.
Of about 4.
The guard.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, you got to pay it off with some points.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
I got it.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end. And it's caught.
Get out of here. Let me get that motherfucker. Get out of here. Get out of here.
With his first career NFL touchdown.
I'm so fucking mad.
And the Titans are able to close
the
gap just a bit. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Trying to pick it off. I should have just get in better position to swat it down. Trying to fucking use it, that hole. But I'm mad.
So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2.
You got nothing. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Snap.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's got it.
That's
so
how I get.
Convert the 2. That keeps some slim hopes alive. We're back to a 2-score game.
Send him to go get your QB. That's what I get.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
It's all good. We got this game.
This will be taken in at the 1.
That's what I get. Let's go, boy.
Kiss him goodbye, Travis Benjamin. 20, 10, and they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Next game, bro.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
The ball your way.
Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Please don't be hurt for long, Mike Williams. Man, we need you. Fuck, like, for real, for real.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Uchenna Nwosu make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long.
58, right over there, yeah.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And that will be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself.
Chargers coming hard, and they block it. It's picked up. Remember, the ball is live. And they're going to wind up with a football and possession at the 8-yard line.
So when I look at the scoreboard and realize they just blocked a punt with that type of a lead, how much of that was a called punt block, or how much of it was a breakdown, you think, by the team punting the ball?
You got to think a breakdown, right?
Yeah, that's what I think. I think someone just didn't fulfill their assignment and end up now in even worse position.
And now you can start the buses. I would say it's safe, right?
Rev them up, baby.
If they weren't started already. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And they take a knee. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for our visitors, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they drop just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.